Hello. Welcome back to Divine Destiny Guide. I pray you're doing well wherever you are, sending you the purest of love and light. So, I have a message for you. Do you see the title? Spirit wants you, God wants you during this time, this season of your life to, wow, Jeremiah 3:33. Some of you may be seeing that. Call to me and I will answer you and show you great and mighty things. So for some of you, that's the request. The divine is saying call on him and ask for help at this time. Call to me and I will answer you and show you great and mighty things which you do not know. And it's so amazing because at this time you're called to be unbothered. Unbothered. No matter what is going on around you, God wants you to keep your eyes on the prize. It's like I love that song. No matter what may comes my way, my life is in your hand. Or my life is in your hands. So for a lot of you, you're called to a moment of reflection, just to go within. It's like being still and knowing that God is God, that you're taken care of, that all of your needs it's already provided for, that it is well with your soul truly. That is the faith, the brave faith we need to harness at this time. Yes, I know it's like a lot of you, a lot of us are either coming out of, you're in like some upheaval, because I'm telling you, the enemy, the devil is at work. Him and his minions are at work. But when we know who is in control, divine is saying you should remain unbothered at this time. Be unfazed. Why? Because 1,000 shall fall at your side, 10,000 at your right hand, and none shall come near your dwelling. That is the faith, that is the confidence that we have, that God takes care of us. And I love how, as I was meditating and I broke the deck, there came the Hermit card, the Hermit, retreat and recharge. So this is what I'm saying. We're called to go within, to gain wisdom. The Hermit is also very wise. So you're called to study, because with everything that we go through in life, there is a lesson to take away. For everyone who asks, receive, and he who seeks, find, and to him who knocks, it will be open. So at this time, it's like going within. We have not because we ask not. So is it that we're going through certain things in life because we are not asking, we are not praying, we're not meditating, we're not asking God for direction, guidance, leadership? And it's like going back to ground zero, going back to the source, to be connected, to be recharged. It's like pull away. It's like come out from among them. Be ye separated. Because for a lot of you, a lot of us, we get caught up in the grind of everyday, daily activities and things that we need to do. And you know how in the beginning, especially for those of you, if you have a walk with God, when you have that first encounter, it's like, oh, you can't get enough. You want to learn more. You just want to converse. It's like the song says, and he walks with me. He talks with me and he tells me I am his own. But as we go through life chips at us and we lose that communication. It's like not talking to someone for a long time. It's kind of like you grow apart, right? So you become out of alignment, disconnected with source, with God. And at this time, you're called to get back in your zen, your state, where you can gain inner wisdom. Because for where God is taking you, it's like you need to be prepared for what's ahead, the next phase, the next chapter of your life. Again, we have not because we ask not. So divine is asking you, asking us to tap back in, to get connected. It's like get plugged in. And it's like no matter what is going on around you, just remain unfazed, remain unbothered, because nothing can come near you, nothing will touch you. Arrow, surround yourself with protective energy. Absolutely. You need to know you're covered underneath the blood. So if this is your first time, I welcome. I hope this message will encourage you, inspire you, and as a result, you'll subscribe, like, share, leave a comment if you felt led to do so. Returning soul tribers, new soul tribers, thank you for your continuous love, your support. I mean, I tell you every chance, every opportunity I get how grateful I am, because you are the friend, the family that I don't have, that I've never had. And I am so grateful that we are doing this thing called life together. So thank you for your support, your donations, your contributions, your comments. I love reading them as well. They encourage me. Iron sharpened iron. Remember, you are blessed. You're highly favored. God is for you. And because He is for you, is for us, who can be against us? You are highly, highly protected. Where we are, we're not starting from the bottom. We're starting from experience. And we're on top and we're going higher. That's the faith, that's the belief that you need to have at this time. And yeah, it's like knowing that you are protected. Like I quoted before, and I really, it's almost like every time you look at a card, depending on what the message is, something is revealed, because you see all the arrows there. You know, it's like it doesn't matter what the enemy may throw at you at this time. See, even when you are at peace, you're meditating on God, He takes care of you. You're covered. It's like you don't have to worry, because the angels are dispatched to protect us. God takes care of His own. He's not slack according to His promise. And like the psalm that I quoted, 1,000 shall fall at your side, 10,000 at your right hand, and none shall come near you. That is how divinely protected you are. And this is why you're called to be unbothered. It's like you can go to sleep because I am already up. This is what God is saying. Why worry when you can pray? Cast all of your cares upon me. Cast your cares on me. He's saying, I want to carry your problems. It's like they're heavy because you're not giving them to me. You were not meant to go through this hustle bustle and all these trials and problems. For some of you, you're a white witch. You are the light. It says, be the light. You're called to be the light. This is what we are. And remember, the enemy is going to attack because your light is going to irritate their demons. Your light is going to irritate their darkness. And of course, they're not going to love that, because there's a lot of the messages that I've shared, and even other persons on this platform as well. You know, it's like you're protected. It doesn't matter what they hurl at you. This is why people are wondering. Their minds are blown. They can't believe that all the things that they try to put together, whether it's in their kitchen, by somebody who is evilous, by them writing their magic spells, calling it manifestation, when actually they're writing wicked things that they want to come to pass in your life. Nothing is happening. It's returning to sender. And I'm telling you, it's like every now and again, God will allow you to kind of feel, you know, it's like almost like you feel the wind push against your back. It's like this is to let you know, hey, it's a lot going on out here in the spiritual realm, but we have you covered. So imagine if you feel that push, that whatever it is, out of nowhere, this jolt. Imagine everything that these people are trying to do to you. But again, the confidence that God is fighting for us. See, that is something we have that nobody can take from us. And even if the enemy thought that they had a temporary win, no, in the end we win. It's long term, and this is why scripture tells us we shouldn't be worried. Don't be concerned about the evildoers. This is why you're called right now to be unbothered. Be still and know that I am God. It's time to retreat, pull back. It's like for a lot of you, a lot of us, we're tired because the enemy has been fighting left, right, and center, trying to create obstacles and blockages in our path. But I'm telling you, you are unfazed, you're unbothered, or you're called to be right now. See, you are wise. I mean, look at you, bro. Look at you, sis. It's like you're an empire, you're an empress. Even out of your head, you have brilliant ideas. You give birth to life. See, this is why a lot of these people wanted to take you down, and they can't, because you are the light. God takes care of you, and you know what is going on. You know what is happening around you. With this wisdom, I mean, even the snake in her hair, you learn to tame the beasts, the enemies. Like I've been saying in a lot of messages, be wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove. You come in peace, but you're prepared for war. And a lot of us were underestimated because people thought that, I mean, look at her. You look so simple, bro. You look so simple, my sisters. And I mean, they didn't know that you have an whole army who is backing you. You are not on demon time. You are on God's time. And because you're an ambassador, you're on God's watch. You're doing God's work. You best believe He's going to take care of you. He's taking care of you. And even though you may look like you're alone, that's the part that trick a lot of people. They didn't know that you're a spiritual warrior. You know, this reminds me of the King or Queen of Wands. You're a fighter. It says, be fearless and stand strong. Yeah, be fearless. Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid. That's what the enemy wants us to do, to be afraid. But again, this is why I said they are the ones now who are scared, because you're at peace. They are not ruffling your feathers. They can't, because of the protection that God has over you. And all these people are doing, they're just racketing up their karmic debt, running up their sin bills. Again, their ancestors, their generations will have a lot of curses to break, a lot of struggles because of the role they played in your life. You wouldn't have to be a warrior if you didn't have a lot of people fighting against you, if you didn't have a lot of oppositions. But you are marked for this. You are marked for this. For however lifetimes, this is who you are. And it's like you are called as a light to go in the darkness, to reveal the darkness. Because a lot of people, it's like they have been living, it's like living in filth, in the stench, that they become immune to it. You know, like sometimes I'll say, if you want to know if inside of your house is fresh, Go outside, wait a few minutes, take a deep breath, and walk back inside. Because when you're inside, sometimes you don't know the smell that's there, and then when somebody else comes in, they smell it. But you can take care of your own self before somebody else have to embarrass you, if you just know what to do. So yes, a lot of you are sent into these atmospheres or these places to reveal to people that all is not well as you think it is. And because you're called to do this, again, you went in looking like this, simple, innocent. People underestimated you, not knowing the wisdom that you carry, not knowing your gifts, your talents, and your abilities as well. And I'm telling you, they underestimated you. Because, see, like I said, you come wise as a serpent, but harmless as a dove. You're a spiritual warrior. You're a spiritual beast, a spiritual body. And this is why these people are puzzled. Because you went in, your light irritated their demons, your light irritated their darkness, and they are big mad. And so this is why, yes, the spiritual warfare has been so high. It's like the target is on your back here. But I'm telling you, God is taking care of you. And this is why when God sends you out on an assignment, you don't need to worry. You don't need to fret. See, I'm fixing back my stars here. It's almost like every time the readings get to a point, it's like the enemy tries to topple our crown. But no, we're standing up. Can't stop us from shining. It doesn't matter what comes our way. Our lives, it's in God's hands. That's the blessed assurance that we have. You came prepared for this. You're here for such a time as this. And for a lot of you, a lot of us, for most of you, you're probably where you are in the world. We're in the same season, or maybe not. But this started in autumn. Release the old and rest. You see, this started in autumn, where these enemies, the birds, it's also gossip. Whatever evil, demonic entities, like it was heightened in fall season. This is when it started. It's like this is when you really had to step into your beast mode, stepping up. And this is when people are shocked because they didn't know. Again, they mess with the wrong one, but you are the right one, as I love to say. So yeah, it started in autumn, when you had to release the old. For a lot of you, you had to remove people that you realize they were up to no good out of your life. Because these people, they were the ones who were challenging you, opposing you, coming up against you, wanted to crush your spirit. Wow. Yeah. Say, guardian angel, you're not alone. I love it. I love that. You're not alone. This is what you need to know for some of you. You are not alone. This is what divine wants you to know. You are not alone. And so it's like, be still and know that I am God. You are not alone. You are not alone. See, with the 6 of Wands, victory, triumph, success, and celebration. Again, for where God is taking you, you need to get back into your rest mode. It's like retreat. For some of you, the battle is already won. The battle is already won. You already triumphed. You already succeeded. You're already victorious. All because you were able to do the work. You went within. When the enemies were fighting, You were still because God was taking care of you. And with the warrior card, even if it may not have been a physical fight, but it definitely was a spiritual fight. It was spiritual warfare. It was spiritual warfare, but you were not alone. You were not alone. And that's when that white witch, for some of you, it heightened, it kicked in. Where you were navigated, directed by the hands of God. And if they are mad, take it up with God. If you are mad that my soul tribers and myself, that we are protected, go take it up with the boss, because God is our boss. We work for him. In spite of the lies that you may have told, that we are working, on the dark side. No, we don't need to do dark things because we're of the light. We are here to change the world. We are world changers. We are here to spread love and light, to heal, to waken the collective, so that people can get up, walk into their divine purpose, their calling, knowing their worth, taking their powers back. We are here for peace. But then you misjudged us and you thought that we were doormats. You thought that we were just too simple. Some of you thought that we were too nice. There must be something wrong. Let me go see if I could dig up a little dirt on them. Let me see if I could go and work a little black magic on them. Spread a little gossip on them. And I'm telling you, your heads are hanging full with shame and disgust. And that is something that you will have to live with for the rest of your life. This is what we do. When we walk into people's life, when we leave their life, it's forever changed. Forever changed. It's forever changed. Yes, we gain the experience, but your life is forever and ever changed. Ace of Pentacles. This is a brand new start. New love, creativity, emotional awakening and fulfillment. This is a new offer coming in from the hands of God, just for you. I mean, this is for you. God is telling you how much you are loved. You are covered. You are in the hands of God. For some of you, yes, this is new love. For others of you, this is God showering love, His love upon you, letting you know that you are covered. You're protected. Emotionally, you are more awakened as to what real love is, what true love is. Full of the need to fill your cup before you pour into other people. Not delving into one-sided connections where people use you and abuse you. But you are in touch with your feelings. It's like God can trust you. He can trust you with His heart. He's pouring, showering you with His love. A lot of you, as you harness this Page of Swords, so some of you right now, you're vigilant, you're gaining your energy back, you're using your head over your heart, communicating clearly. For some of you, yes, people are watching you. They're creeping, they're peeping because they don't understand. How on earth did you get out of this? How? After all the traps that we laid out, we set for you, how could it be? They're puzzled. They're watching you, they're watching me, they're watching us. And so is God. Like the song says, God is watching us from a distance. We're covered. And these people, they are mad. They're gossiping. The sword, it's the Page of Swords. They're also communicating back and forth with each other. It's like, what happened? You were not supposed to be here. I was not supposed to be here. These people had it all planned out. Very strategic. how it was going to happen, how they were going to do this manipulation and this takeover, and how they were going to create blockages and obstacles and setbacks in our path. But God, again, not knowing who you are. Not knowing who you are. And I'm telling you, a lot of these people are from your past too. Or it could even be people who you just met. Some of them you don't even know. They're just followers. They jumped on because it's like, ooh, it sounds interesting, entertaining. And it is so sad because this is not a channel for children. These are supposed to be adults. It's like the blind leading the blind, the fool behind each other, cheering, applauding to see, and they love to see when other people get hurt. But I'm telling you, this is something they will carry to their graves. It will forever haunt and taunt their souls. They are forever cursed because they mess with a chosen one. They mess with a child of God. This is the lesson a lot of these people, because they are bullies. They have been tormenting a lot of people. And it's like, this is their time to know that don't underestimate people. Again, be careful how we entertain strangers, because you never know. You may encounter an angel. So they're watching, they're peeping, they can't believe it. Yeah, and a lot of these people, they did a lot of things under the moon to create illusions, deceptive things. They were out there doing moon magic, black magic. This is a card number 18. That's 9, and 9 also mean ending. So this is all ending. It's over. Wow. And I didn't see this card. Like I said, this is a lot of people in your past too, who came up against you as well. People who didn't mean or want the best for you, for us. Yeah, see, 5 of Cups. They want you to be out in the cold, sad, regretful and disappointed, for you to focus on failures, crying over spilt milk. But yes, judgment is here. Judgment is here. Reckoning and awakening. It's like God said, enough is enough. Putting an end to the foolishness and the nonsense. 2 of Cups, harmony. You are in harmony with divine. For a lot of you, it's the things, it's the love, it's the connection. It's the partnerships that these people wanted you to miss with the 8 of Swords here, for you to be entrapped, to feel like a victim, to be helpless. Yeah, they wanted you in the 10 of Swords. And here we have the World. Spirit, close out the cycle successfully. See that? Even a bow is on it. It's like you graduate. Be still and know that I am God. Successful ending. The impossible is made possible. You completed this. It's like congratulations to you. See, it's like you graduate. See, with the graduation cap, you graduated. You successfully closed out that cycle. I love it for you. I love it for us. Thank you. Until next time, take care and be blessed.